Turn it off now. You need stuff. Tampa Bay's Tan Talk Radio Network.
What if you didn't do it? What if you just backed out? What if instead of giving your all, you decided to come down? Knowing the future, the times I'd still disobey. You chose to take my pain and give your life that day. How could you do it and still love me? The ultimate sacrifice. God's will, you're true to it. That's why you gave your life for me when I didn't deserve it. My worship, Lord, you've earned it. I worship, I worship, I worship you. Living sometimes hurts, but oh, where would I be if you hadn't taken my beating and hung for me on that tree? I know I cried sometimes, but my pain can't match yours. To hang a blade and die for me is something I can't ignore. How could you do it and still love me? The ultimate sacrifice. God's will, you true to it. That's why you gave your life. Hey, for me when I didn't deserve it. My worship, Lord, you've earned it. I worship, I worship, I worship you. Hallelujah. I worship, I bow, I worship you now. I worship, gave you all. I worship, honor the call. I worship you. You deserve you. I worship you there. Always care. All my peace. Protect me. You're worthy, always heard me when I pray, night or day. For that I thank you. Your deity, 'cause I'm free. You cleanse my stain and forever reign. Yes, you do. How could you do it for me when I'm not worthy?
Here we go. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. We have our guest tonight, Joseph Scott Ademula. That was a song by Lee Knox. And again, this is Pageant Reporter Hollywood Connections, and we are here to talk about the life of an artist, Joseph Scott Ademula. And with me, I have some of our queens. We have the reigning 2022 Legacy Queen for World's Tourism Pageant and the system. And then there's the reigning Miss Stream Girl 2022, World's Miss Tourism Preteen Grand Supreme. Hello, Arabella. And then the reigning Mrs. Michigan Petite USA 2022 will be joining us. Do we have Allison on?
On the phone, yes.
On the phone? Hi,
Hi.
Allison. Okay, so we have everybody on together. So if Joe wants to join us, he's welcome to join us as well. He does have the link, so he can join us anytime he wants to. We have questions for him at the end of the show, closer to the end of the show. So, okay, so we have our beauty queens. They're going to be asking Joseph some questions and Joe some questions. Let's start with the first question. Joseph, you started making music at the age of 12 in Nigeria.
Yeah.
How did you know that you wanted to pursue music?
Yeah, I started writing my songs when I was 12. And I was in junior high school back then. I was writing my song with my friends, drumming on tables and trying to make lyrics a complete song. And I felt like the music is a passion. I have a talent for it, and I'm able to express my feelings, my emotions, and everything truly in a direct way that satisfies me. And I decided to pursue it, and thanks to God, I'm getting to the top.
Okay. And then we have a few questions. So I'm going to run through. You could, quickly answer them, and we'll just go from one to the next. We have a half-hour show, so we want to get through some of this, and we want to hear your song and why you wrote this. First, we want to know why you wrote all this, these lyrics to this song, Darkness. Anyway, so how did your recording come to life?
My recording came to life when through all the emotions I've been keeping inside, and I decided to just write a song to let people know. And 3 months ago, I went to the studio and I recorded a song. And it came out beautifully.
So we have Joe on here too. Okay, and then let me see where I can get him. Oh, here we go. Let me get Joe in there. Hi, Joe.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, Joe.
What's going
We're all at
on?
the end of the show, so I wasn't worried about anything. So we're asking Joseph some of the questions why he became an artist. And so the
Sure.
next one is we're on number 3. Your stage name is a dot, and what exactly does that stand for? Because I was like, what does that mean? What does that stand for? You said it's banana?
Yeah, that was coming from the word banana. Yeah,
That's a boo. You're talking to a boo.
Yeah. So just like I call Uncle Joe Aladdin, he calls me Abu. So radically speaking, it's connected with the banana stuffs. But in true sense, that phrase stands for courage and able to fight, through
Courage.
anything. Yeah, courage, being
You're a
courageous.
fighter.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
He is a fighter. He's a survivor.
Yeah, survivor, fighter. Yeah, good for you. A good fighter.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
and then the next one is, and then the girls will be going on asking you some questions. So we want to make sure that everybody gets a chance here.
Right.
Why did you decide on African hip hop song? Do you write other music in other genres?
Now, in Africa, we love beats more than the lyrics. We value the beats more than the lyrics, and there's not much of a rapper, African hip hop rapper, much over here, especially in Nigeria, except for the local dialects. And for me to be able to do the African hip hop genre is because I want people to be able to respond to relate with my music all over the world. It's not about for me; it's about for the whole wide world. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, and then the next question that I have for you is, who inspired you in the music world?
Uh, that's Eminem.
Eminem. Yeah, you mentioned Eminem.
Eminem.
He's a very talented singer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because when you check his background too, he got bullied when he was in high school and everything like that. He's a fighter, so and a survivor. His story, made me much inspired, get me much inspired because I felt like if he could do this, I could do it too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now the next one will be by our reigning 2022 Legacy Queen, Nancy Severe. Could you ask the next question? And I have them in alphabetical order because I changed it.
Okay, you said that you take pills, meaning medicine, for
Yeah.
your heart, and that's why you wrote "I take pills" in your lyrics. So, what caused your medical condition?
I have an heart condition problem. When I was hit by a motorbike, so it fractured my ribs and it's punctured my heart. And since then, I've been going to coma, fainting, and everything like that. And I could barely take my medicines back then. Before I met Uncle Joe, I could barely take my medicine. So it grew worse. I had to go to the hospitals. I couldn't pay the bills and everything like that. Until God made me meet Uncle Joe, and I started taking the pills, every week. I don't miss a week. Thanks to God, now I don't miss a week.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay, let's go on to B. Arabella Glass. She's our reigning Miss Dream Girl and World Miss Tourism Preteen Grand Supreme. And you also have another title pageant that I just got a real nice picture from you. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and ask, and we'll just run through these because we have to go a little quicker because we have a few minutes left and we have to play that song.
You said that when you're at home, you cry to the point that your heart hurts. You cannot breathe. Your lyrics about that is, I go outside acting like I am fine, always smiling. Do you think we should talk to someone we trust about our troubles?
Yeah, definitely. We need to talk to someone you really love and trust about your troubles. Because when you're alone and you can't talk to someone, solitude drives you crazy. Solitude will drive you crazy, and when you get crazy in solitude, you get depressed. And when you get depressed, you have all these negative thoughts. So you have to talk to someone,
Stay
probably
positive.
your mom. Yeah, think positive.
Yeah, that's true. And then, okay, now Allison, you there?
I'm here.
No, go ahead, Allison. And she is the reigning Mrs. Michigan Petite USA 2022. Go ahead, Allison. Ask him C.
In your lyrics, you wrote, he wanted to give up dropping the pen. When you felt depressed, you felt like dying. You had thoughts of suicide. You would just stay in a dark room, sometimes wishing for a change, a light of goodness to shine. You said that sometimes you barely ate 3 times in a day. You had no clothes and you were mocked. Then you said you met Joe Gallagher, CEO of label Atlas Star Records. Could you explain how that happened and how you met Joe Gallagher?
It's always a miracle every time I think about it. It was 5 days I had eaten, and I've already given up. To be honest, I already given up my hope, like any ways of surviving the night. And then that same night, Uncle Joe helped me out, and although he declined the first time because he was scared because weed and drugs, Nigeria had a bad label and everything and stuff like that. So he got scared, and when he did, I was like, okay, this is it, final. I think I just gonna write my goodbyes and everything like that. But he came back the second day, and
I think he got a little stuck. Keep going.
So sometimes we go a week without food and everything like that. No clothes, and people just mocked us. A lot of things like that. But,
that's terrible. Yeah, that's awful.
And then can you tell the audience really quick what he did on Christmas this year?
Yeah, we've never celebrated Christmas before, but this last year Christmas was amazing. Like really, thanks to God, it was wonderful. We were able
so much fun.
Yeah, we were able to share food a lot. First time, so every in the community.
They were sharing food with the neighborhood.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
for the first
because you're sharing your Christianity, your faith in the Lord and stuff. Definitely, that's wonderful. So next, we're gonna go quickly so we can get to Joe as well. Nancy, you have D. Go ahead and ask that question.
Okay, you said that you have been through a lot of thick darkness, such as hunger and depression. But you say that you want to matter through your music and let people know by leaving your legacy. Could you please explain how you want to matter through your music?
Yeah, I want my music to matter because um, when you're from a poor state, people don't really care about you, But you have some few people that really care about you, and that gives you hope to fight on and keep fighting for the better good. So I want my music to matter is because there's a lot of people like me around the world, not only Africa, and I want them to believe, to be able to, hold the faith, strong faith, to be able to keep pushing no matter what.
Right.
Okay, and then Arabella, the next question, E.
So thank you, Scott.
Arabella, you can hear us? Yeah, go ahead, Arabella.
You said that you want people to know that no matter how deep the darkness is, to never give up. That's what you mean by giving a legacy. Could you explain about never giving up?
Yeah, never giving up is when you don't want to give up. It's like saying, yeah, you don't want to give up. Never giving up is you don't want to give up. No matter how drowned or how deep you are inside an ocean, you try not to drown. Give it your best not to drown because there may be an help coming. And if you decide to give up at that time, that could be the end. So that's what I meant by never giving up.
and keep your faith. Keep in contact with God, and he'll take
time.
care of it.
Yeah, this Allison, you there? Could you ask the next question? It's about that.
With your miracle story, you also want people to know that the Lord can change someone's story of darkness to light so easy. Can you explain how the Lord could change an individual's life, and how does the Lord change your life for the better?
The Lord changed my life for the better, for the best, because I didn't expect this, And the Lord can change anyone's life when you hold steadfast to Him, when you believe in Him, keep hoping, and you don't give up. Because the Lord, everything takes time. That's just it. Everything takes time because the good things comes in a better time. So the Lord, you just have to keep on believing in the Lord, and the Lord changes anyone's life within a second. Because my life changed within a night. Yeah. So the Lord can change anyone's life at any given point.
Okay, and then G, Nancy Severe, go ahead and ask the next one.
Okay, you say that when you're older, you want to look back and smile that people all around the world break free from their personal traumas. And because of your messages told from personal experiences, songs, and good works in life. What other good works would you like to do for others besides healing people through your messages and your songs? Maybe start a nonprofit organization for the poor and hungry?
Yeah, definitely. I'll open a charity and orphanage all over the world and accept a lot of people, homeless people. That has been my dream since that's been my dream. Just open a charity and orphanage for the lesser people.
Yeah,
He's even
would be good.
we're planning on moving him over here to the United States. Hopefully by the end of this year, he'll be a U.S. citizen.
Great.
And
Awesome.
he'll be starting nonprofits here and in Nigeria. And I'm going to
That'd be
help him do
great.
so. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Arabella, you're the last question, then we'll go into the song. Arabella? Arabella?
You said that as a kid, you thought that you would just grow up and become who you want to be. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Yeah.
You're going in and out a little bit, so don't worry.
Okay.
Keep going.
I think she
Become who you
froze
want to
again.
be.
Keep going. It's going out. There's probably the
But this
internet.
is not slow. You realize that life needs to be driven by Yahweh. Could you explain how life should be driven by Yahweh to make all things possible?
Yeah. In every human's life, there's two factions driving a human's life. It's either the good side or the bad side. The good side is which you are being controlled and being led by God, Yahweh, and it's the most best way you can ever go to. Even though you might have to walk through, storms, fires, and everything like that, but still you're coming out as a soldier, as a winner, as a champion. Or if you're going through the bad side,
Mhm.
you will get the good. You will get the good. The funny part is you'll get the good parts earlier, and then the bad comes later in your old days, and you start suffering and everything like that. But when you go to God, Yahweh, when you're being driven by Yahweh, everything goes smoothly and for the better. That's forever.
I agree. All right, Bobby, could you play his song "Darkness"?
It's a fucked up world, bro. And sometimes I feel down, feels like the world's gonna break. I just wanna stay on the east side and never harder. I remember when I used to talk about big dream as a kid. Now it's feeling like it's turning into a big lie. To the phase of the fame never comes to die easy. I thought life was that simple. Commentators demonstrated a lot of patience. To myself to hell, I ain't feeling motivated. Show myself the man of breathing. That is my age. I'm crying. I'm just feeling devastated.
Save me from myself. I really need your help. I said time will make me ill, but now I do is popping pills. Save me from myself. I really need your help. I said time will make me ill, but now I do is popping.
Mama should have told me that we're living in a curved world, not it come easy. All the stupid pride is struggle for. I felt gone when the reality dumb. Just one up, man, just fighting for the same goal. There's a hole in my heart, think compared to. I got that feeling now, shit it doesn't help me. I've been screaming loud for a reason, hoping somebody could hear me there. Verse say they ain't never listen for that. Man, it hurts when you're toned down, living through shit daily, then the karma comes boomerang. I spit blood when I'm making up this old vast. Know that others like a man kind of hold back. I just felt how this out that I'm living, waiting for a hand or just somebody to save it. Then I look around, see nobody. Look up to the sky, hope my feet start moving. Yeah, I'm moving forward, hold back. I don't know. Honestly, I ain't know where the hell I'm headed. I keep running in circles and breaking down the particles. Then I should have taken them medic. I feel lost staring at the mirror. I seek love, but I never thought to get enough. I feel wrong in my thought. Now I'm searching for a cause just to figure out what the hell I'm chasing. I remember when I used to talk about big dream as a kid. Now it's feeling like it's turning into a big lie. To the phase and the fame never comes that easy. I thought life was that simple. Commentators demonstrated a lot of patience. Put myself through hell, I ain't feeling motivated. Show myself the man of breathing. Darkness in my hatred. I ain't crying, I'm just feeling devastated.
Save me from myself. I really need your help. I said time will make me ill, but now I do is popping pills. Save me from myself. I said time will make me ill, but now I do is popping pills. Save me from myself. I really need your help. I said time will make me ill, but now I do is popping pills. I need to find myself. This darkness I can tell. I gotta find my fears. I need to save myself. I really need your help. Say time will make me ill, but now I do is popping pills. Yeah. I wanna change, but I'm faced with thoughts of what if I failed. I'm so tired of smoking cracks, but drinking to not the pain. I lose count of days, dream of something I could chase. Broken inside, try to add the pain, but we just the same. At the ways we get judged for having a bad thoughts. Running crying over time that we wasted time. Insecurities of all kinds. We go outside like we are all fine. I brought a fake smile, don't we all? While we have something burning us, bring ourselves cage, then we take it free. We suffocate so we can breathe. Wanna wake up from this bad dream, which we walk into reality. Keeping the faith afloat, dividing my doubts, right to see. Darkness like God, and I can't see. Dramatic as it could be. Making my stance, and next thing, it's a way of flex. Sometimes I don't know what to wear, so I take a break from life. I'm not expert, but I'm trying my best in this feat. Becoming outcast, so social even time. Barely can sleep, but my eyes are drowsy. My head's filled with voices, I just wanna scream. I'm done hiding in the dark, consuming my glow. I wanna be happy when I grow old, and satisfied that I made most of my times making decisions that are right. And when I die, before that lies a legacy. You can't understand.
I wish you can. I really wish you can understand. Yeah.
Save me from myself. I really need your help. You say time will make me ill, but now I do is popping pills. Save me from myself. I really need your help. You say time will make me ill, but now I do is popping pills. Yeah. Don't try to fall into the darkness. Pull yourself back up and find the light.
Yeah. I'm proud of you,
Awesome.
brother. That was
It's
awesome.
great. Yeah, great song. Hey, We have a few minutes. I want to ask Joe some quick questions. Joe, you said that the message Joseph's conveying is universal and important to humanity. Could you explain about the message Joseph is sending as being universal?
It's it's actually a combination of both our messages, the way that we came together and what we did for each other. We balanced each other out, and I think it was meant to happen, and it's both because we both needed God so bad at the same time that God had joined us together to do some amazing things, and we've done some amazing things.
And good stuff to come. Nancy, what's the next question you can ask?
So, how is his message important to humanity?
Well, I mean, he's willing to jump over cultural lines to put that aside and care for everybody. He's got such a big heart, even though he's got a hole in it physically. He's got such a big heart for everybody that struggles.
Definitely.
Okay, and then Arabella, could you ask the next one?
His song "Darkness" get recorded?
Where did it get recorded?
How did?
He's been working really hard for the record label as pretty much every position you can imagine. A&R director, global director. He's been an agent. He's been a manager. He's been saving up his money. He was able to get into the studio in Nigeria.
Okay, and then Allison, could you ask the next question? How did you first get into the entertainment industry?
I was an artist myself since the age of 15. I wrote about 2,000 songs, 10 different genres. I was in contention for a Grammy nomination in 2017. I worked with LL Cool J's nephew, OB, and the Hitmasters. Throughout my life, I've run nightclubs. I've run sound for numerous nightclubs, and I've got a lot of experience as a performer, recording artist.
Yeah, that helps tremendously when you know the business. We're talking about the business. You got to know the business end of that. And then how did you decide to start your label, the Atlas Star Records? And then we're going to go into the end of our show, and we'll have a song by Randall, the country song. So how did you start your label?
Well, I was in a bad car accident. I was right after the Grammy thing. I was in 3 bad car accidents consecutively, and the last one put me in the hospital. I had to get 2 spinal surgeries, and I couldn't play guitar anymore like I used to, and I couldn't sing like I used to, so I put the guitar down. And for 2 years, I didn't do anything. I didn't know what to do with my life. So then I said, you know what, why don't I do something that I know, stay in the industry, and help other artists come close or go beyond what I've done as an artist.
Right. Wow, that's amazing. You know how you guys got together and your backgrounds and all the wonderful things that you're both doing. And Joseph, I hope you come here soon. And Joe, absolutely, help him come over here. And God bless you all. And let's have a song by Randall, our friend Randall Rutledge.
A good friend, Randall. Yes, he's been. Bye.
Bye.
Bring on that Southern comfort and pass me a beer. I can't get no comfort outside of being here.
WTAN, Clearwater.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
WZHR, Zephyr Hills.
FM 104.3.
Listen.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper in Chicago. An American in Russian custody since 2019 is now a free man. CBS's Weijia Zhang has more on the former Marine veteran.
Trevor Reed's parents described the dramatic moment as something you see in the movies. Video released by Russian state media captures their 30-year-old